Pass me the shit, I'm clutch. Tell her come, spend my Pass me the shit, I'm clutch. Tell her come, spend my block. Tell her come, send them shots. You ain't no dog. Pass me the shit, I'm clutch. Tell her come, spend my block. Tell her come, send them shots. You ain't no dog. Pass me the shit, I'm clutch. Tell her come, spend my block. Tell her come, send them shots. You ain't no dog. Pass me the shit, I'm clutch. Tell her come, spend my block. Tell her come, send them shots. You ain't no dog. Pass me the shit, I'm clutch. Tell her come, spend my block. Tell her come.
Welcome. You know what I'm saying? Team Clutch Podcast, episode 6. You know what I'm saying? We here. Got my very special guest, my man Sonny McFly. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you for coming through, my dog. You know what I'm saying? You always looking out. I appreciate you, dog. So let's just get into something light right quick. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yesterday was Christmas. Did you do anything special at all? I mean, I know me personally, I was hungover majority of the day, so I didn't get out of bed till like 3 p.m. dog with some wild shit. But did you get anything? Any good gifts?
I got with money for real, but like for the most part, the only thing like different I did was visit my cousin. She had a little get together. Had some good ass food.
Hell yeah!
I don't know what it was, but she made some like honey glaze or some shit, turkey leg. Like that shit was.
That's torch, bro. I had
like 2 or 3.
Hell yeah! Hell yeah! I fuck with that shit. But all right, cool. I mean, so you know, shout out to everybody who had a good Christmas. Shout out to everybody, you know what I'm saying, who goes through like the Christmas depression shit, you know what I'm saying, self-included, because I'm one of those people. I hate the holidays. I do not fuck with it. I'm a New Year's guy. I'm a New Year's guy.
I'm a New Year's or like my birthday. Like other holidays, I'd be kind of like, all right.
Type shit.
I be chilling. Like I try not to post because I don't want to be negative.
I just get low. I just get low.
Like, I'll watch it. I'll watch everybody's shit. Sometimes I put my phone away. I'll be like, nah. I don't want to put my shit on y'all. So
I think I'm in the phase of like taking like a social media kind of like hiatus type shit. I just be low now, bro. I don't even post that much. Like some football shit. Like that's the only time I really post anything.
It's so annoying because like this point in my life, I am very annoyed with social media. But I realize like in terms of being an artist, I have to like market myself. I have to constantly post to keep them interested. So it's like, all right, bro. It's like a balance. It's like hard to balance because it's like, all right, some days I don't give a fuck if y'all see what the fuck I'm doing. I know I'm having fun. Yeah, I don't need to know I'm having fun.
Would you ever like hire somebody to like run your social media for you, like business wise type shit?
Yes and no, because I've thought about it, but then at the same time, I feel like the connection is more like me being myself, like just me posting, like versus if like someone else was running my page, it'd be like you DM me, but you probably won't get a response because someone else is
somebody else on that shit,
or like he might just say some shit he think I know I'm about to say, versus like me, I'll just say whatever the fuck comes to my head. So again,
I mean, I thought about it. I thought about outsourcing, like editing for this shit, like this podcast shit, and like fucking even with like social media, like just because I was just like. I don't like to do it. Like, I don't. It's not that I don't understand it. I just don't be for like the social media like games and the hype and shit like that. So I just be kind of just doing my own type shit sometimes. Sometimes I just get low. Sometimes I like pop out and I don't know. Everybody be on me when I pop out sometimes. And sometimes it be like quiet. Sometimes I don't know. It just depends. I don't know.
It'd be like weird for me because like sometimes you know like I post pictures a lot. I don't even look at my phone sometimes when I post. Like I'll post it and then put my phone on. Or some shit for like at least like 30 minutes or like an hour.
Yeah, bro, because like when sometimes I notice like when I post, like if I post a picture, which is rare, you know what I'm saying, I find myself like checking like, oh, how many people? It's just like, I hate that shit.
Like, I want to check, even with the tape, like even when I look at I try not to look at the numbers, but it's like, the other part of me is like, the business part is like, oh, let me see how much I possibly would have made. But at the same time, it's like, stop worrying about the numbers, bro. It's gonna come, like, just stop worrying about that shit.
It's gonna come, exactly, bro. So before we get into the music shit, right? Before we get into the music, bro, I said it to you when you posted about it, but I did want to say it to your face, like that graduating shit, like when you graduated, I was hella proud, bro. Like that shit was a hell of an achievement, dog. Like I love shit like that. I love seeing shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Niggas posting like the graduations, like, you know what I'm saying, get promoted, like good shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit does me like all the good in the world, bro. I just be like, fuck yeah. Especially with somebody like I know that I've seen like grinding for a minute, bro. Like it means everything.
It's funny though. I got kicked out for some. That's the whole.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, so
I remember.
Back in Blaze, So it's like a big because as soon as I came back, my grades went up.
That's
like
good.
straight A's, all that. I was
Locked
like,
in, bro. That's what you gotta do,
I'm
bro.
like, what the fuck?
You gotta lock in, bro. That was what, Virginia State, right?
Yeah, Virginia State.
Fuck yeah, bro. Is that HBCU?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, see, I love it.
That's a super HBCU. we went viral for the HBCU video of the year because I don't know if you know Afo, but him and the president did a video. The president crossed him up, and that jump went.
I saw that. Okay, yeah, I did see that shit. All right, boom. All right, word. So let's get into the music shit, right? So, Gemini. That's the name of the tick, right? I'm assuming because you are a Gemini, right?
Yeah, it was like a subtle fuck you because I don't believe in that zodiac shit. Mm-hmm. People always be like zodiac or like Geminis or like the word zodiac Geminis this, they two-faced or this that. So it was like a subtle fuck you, but it was like I'm here, like I'm accepting what y'all don't like, but I'm telling y'all fuck you at the same time because I don't believe in none of that shit.
Putting it in your face type shit.
Yeah.
Nah, I like that. What would you say were some of the challenges you faced, like with the recording process?
Recording process, I would say the only thing I felt like certain songs, like there were certain songs I wanted up there, but they didn't hit like I wanted them to. Like when I recorded them, like you can kind of hear it. Like I have like a vision in my head with certain songs, and then when I record it, sometimes I don't always meet that vision, so that I get mad and be like, all right, I don't want that shit on there. So it just be like that. Like as soon as sonically it don't sound right to me, I'm like, fuck this song. I have multiple songs. Like I had one song I was really trying to do because it was like on some like 90s type like boom bap type
That's
shit.
my kind of vibe
yeah,
right
like
there. That's my shit right there.
It was some
yeah.
boom bap shit, but the way I delivered it, I didn't like it. So I was like, either I'm gonna revamp it, like do it later, or just do a different verse. Cause I was like, nah, it didn't come out how I wanted it to.
All right, so you said doing a different verse, right? Do you like write everything that you record? Do you write it down, or like you like write half and like freestyle half, or you just go in and vibe? Like what is that like?
It's a mix of both. Cause like, all right, me, I don't like wasting money. So like when I go to the studio, I'll be looking at it like it's a business. I'm trying to get as many songs in as possible. Like, but it's weird. Like me and my friends, we all work quick. So like when we be in the studio, like we got a 10-hour studio session. Between that 10 hours, you probably get like 20 songs. Maybe
not bad. 10 hours. Yeah, 10 hours. That's a full work shift, boy. So
like,
hell yeah. God damn. So what is the like the prices like for like studio something?
The one I go to now is like $55 an hour. $55 an hour. But like before we went to, it was one closer to us, and it was like he would kind of fuck with us on deals. We throw him like 500, probably get like 11, 12 hours.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
Like this one is kind of like more of a business, so it's like he kind of he can work with us, but it's like to a certain extent.
Do you feel like it's a difference between like working with the homies type shit, or like opposed to working with like a professional like studio where it's like this is all business type shit? Like, cause I feel like a lot of the times we work with like somebody who's like not your man's.
Yeah.
Like it's you get what you pay for, but sometimes it's like I don't know, like it's just different. Like you know what I'm saying, your man's gonna look out for you sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But like,
so it's like weird. So like we met our engineer Diggs, and like I think like I'm gonna say like 2018, maybe 2017, and we kind of like locked in. So like he was the original studio we was going to. It was like in Laurel, and then now he's at a different studio. But like we've been locked in with Diggs. So like he kind of like besides like making the beats and stuff like that, or adding his verses or whatever, he kind of like helped shape our sound. Cause me personally, I wasn't fucking with auto-tune.
he gets your vision.
Yeah, I wasn't fucking with auto-tune at first. Then first time he ever threw auto-tune in my verse, on my voice, I started like trying to like. Ever since then, I started like trying to play with it a little bit. Now.
Yeah.
So like now, if you like hear it, I'm like trying to play with the auto-tune. Like even the cadences or the flows is all me playing off the auto-tune. It's like, all right, now I look at it like my voice is an instrument. Besides him doing the auto-tune, now I gotta do a little shit with my voice, make it an instrument, try to blend with the song type shit.
Oh yeah. Like when I was younger, I didn't fuck with the auto-tune shit, but like seeing like, you know what I'm saying, like where it is now and how people use it as a literal instrument,
like
dog, that shit is fucking
Thug,
crazy.
All them niggas.
Travis, Thug, Lil Baby too, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Even Cardi, granted, he's just getting
Cardi B?
auto-tune. No, Playboy Cardi. Granted,
There's only Cardi B. There's only one Cardi. It's Cardi B.
Playboy Cardi, the real Cardi is Playboy Cardi.
I'm sorry, bro.
The Cardi I know is Playboy Cardi.
Brother, I feel you.
Or like Future. Future definitely is
Future's a perfect example. Is the proprietor of the shit now. You know what I'm saying?
Besides like T-Pain, I feel like T-Pain got like discredited early because you remember nobody was really doing auto-tune back then.
Yeah.
Then Lil Wayne kind of made it hot because it was like Lil Wayne was just on some different shit all the time.
Lil Wayne was on some different shit for real. Like niggas a master of like 10 different styles, bro. Like no cap. I forgot who's. I think it was a Big Sean music video, and like Lil Wayne was on the song, and like they showed like 5 different pictures of Lil Wayne. There was like 5 different eras, 5 different hairstyles and shit like that. And I was like, dog, he's been around for a fucking minute.
He's been around since he was a kid.
My nigga, I was a young ass kid listening to like, you know what I'm saying, 500 Degrees and shit. Like, I was the youngest.
The first time I ever like wrote a verse, it was like probably like 5th grade or some shit, and it was like, granted it was like some little kid shit. I kind of copied like what they were saying, but I changed a little bit.
Here and there,
so like, I remember we taking over was out at that time, and that was like my. I remember
that's
like
still to this day like one of my favorite Wayne verses.
He's like, I'm a beast, I need a leash or something like that. So
feed
I
me
took
rappers
that.
To feed me beats.
Yeah, I took that part and put that. It was just like me and my sister, we had a rap battle. Like, we was like, I was like, I'm not going like that. I don't care if you my sister or not.
Me and my little brother used to have rap battles all the time.
She's part of the reason I rap because I was like, after that I just started writing every day. Just like,
bro. That shit, it's a muscle, bro. Work that shit out more, bro. Like the more you write, like the shit gets better over time. Some shit. So what would you say is like some of the pressures in like releasing an album? You know what I'm saying? When we talked about like the social media shit, like you got like constantly checking, you know what I'm saying, the numbers is doing. Like, what do you feel like are some of the pressures related to releasing something like music type shit?
I feel like it's more like people not appreciating it, like the way you presented it. Sometimes it's like all right, I love all my music, but at the same time, some people don't get it or like they don't like it. So it's like, all right, that part bothers me. Then I realize, all right, maybe my shit's not for that crowd. Like that's when I start thinking positive. Like, all right, maybe you don't like this shit, but someone else will. Like even my mans don't like it. Yeah. It's cool because his mans might like it, or another nigga somebody you follow on Instagram might like it. You're like, all right, nah, that shit hard. So what I be looking at is like, all right, I can't look at the numbers, all that shit gonna come. I just gotta stay focused. If I really want this as bad as I say I want this, just keep going.
So I feel like, you know what I'm saying, with that shit, I directly 100% can relate. You know what I'm saying? With this podcast and shit, like, it's hard. Like, it's really hard to sit in front of the camera and just talk. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard. Especially when you're by yourself. It's hard as fuck. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, every once in a while, I have a video that, like, really hits, like, does really fucking well. You know what I'm saying? Every so often, I have a video that's, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, my last video I did, like, I was sick. I wasn't feeling good. Like, I was just like, fuck, but I had to record. You know, like, you could tell that my energy was just different. You know what I'm saying? And it's like the pressures of like, you know what I'm saying, really jumping out there is like really putting yourself out there to get subject to criticism. It's just like
it's like frustrating at the same time because you be like say you have a podcast, you'd be like, say you feel like your first podcast was your best podcast or something, but like everybody else either likes the third or like the fourth, and they won't appreciate something the same way. Like I feel like certain songs I dropped, or like features I had, or certain songs, or like my friends' tape, they get appreciated like they should.
Yeah, I feel that shit, bro. Yeah, I mean it's hard, but I mean hopefully, you know what I'm saying, like I'm gonna stick with it. I'm not gonna stop no time soon. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like eventually, hopefully, like, you know what I'm saying, just keep the people who've been fucking with me every episode. You know what I'm saying? Those people will tell a friend, you know what I'm saying, they'll fuck with me, you know what I'm saying, and just put, like, you just keep, like, instead, like, the new low will get higher every, week to week type shit, you know what I'm saying, so it's just, like, if it goes like that, then I feel like, it's, you know what I'm saying, that's the ideal plan, as long as you keep going, and you keep trying new shit, you know what I'm saying, like, working on your craft and shit like that, you know what I'm saying, the sky's the limit, man.
It's like, he was like, it's a marathon, not a race.
Oh, God.
Like, I be thinking about it, like, because I used to compare myself to other artists so much. I'd be like, damn, this nigga ahead of me and this, that. But I'm like, bro, that don't mean shit, bro. Like, eventually I'm going to either get to that person's level or pass them. So it's either I just keep working or I just keep soaking and be like, damn, comparing myself like, oh, this nigga getting attention, this nigga getting attention, this nigga, whatever. Just focus on yourself.
Yeah, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, the moment you start looking left and right, like what the other nigga got, like, you're not playing your game. You're not in your lane, you're trying to be in somebody else's lane. It's just like, you gotta just, you know You know what I'm saying? Keep your head down, bro. Just keep doing you, bro. That's it, bro.
It's like even if they don't appreciate it now, later you'll appreciate it. Like you think about like artists like Jay-Z or like even Kid Cudi. I feel like Kid Cudi, granted he was accepted, but I feel like it took a while for them to really understand and accept Cudi. Same thing with like Currency. Like Currency, remember Currency with Lil Wayne and all that? I
feel like still like Currency still hasn't. He's not appreciated to the level that he should be, in my personal opinion.
Yeah, he's an underground legend though, cause it's like what I fuck with. If you peep the growth, you watch all his old videos and you watch his newer videos. You got Jet Life on the rims, he got Jet Life chains, you got signing people, all that. So it's like, granted, he might be on like the microscope in terms of like the world. People know Currency. People buying the merch, people buying this, people buying his gas, people buying whatever.
His gas.
Yeah, like remember you guys know?
Yeah, I'm sharp.
Ready OG or whatever.
Sharp.
People buying his gas, so of course he's getting money in some sort of shape or form. He still got,
he
got like 1,000 tapes still.
And that's what I'm saying though, you know what I'm saying? Like trying something new. You know what I'm saying? The music, all right, cool, the music is where it's at. Let me try this too, you know what I'm saying? Incorporate with the brand overall to help grow the brand type shit. That's jeans, marketing shit. I love that shit. All right, so have you performed live yet?
Alright, so when I first performed live, it was like kind of like backstage, not even backstage, but like more features or performing with my mans. But I had a live performance at I think it's called the Only Workshops, and it's basically like a creative space for like creatives. So it has like a thrift shop in there. It has a whole bunch of graffiti everywhere, and then basically you perform, and after you perform, you get criticism from like the fans, like whoever is in the crowd, and the other artists, they tell you what you could have did better. My only thing was I had to make more eye contact. Everything else was like energy, all that. It was straight. It was just the eye contact.
I feel that.
It was just throwing me because the people in front just didn't look like they was vibing. So I was like, I don't want to look at y'all. So it was like in my head, it was like, all right, I'm gonna look at the ground because that was at least the ground ain't go make a face at me and be like, oh, like people in front was literally like stiff face. Like it was like
where was this at? Like what part of the city was this in?
College Park. I think it's like Rhode Island, College Park.
Okay.
They have it every Thursday, but I think they're slowing it down because of COVID and shit.
Of course.
They have it every Thursday. It's like a workshop. Like my man's Hyde, who's on my tape, he performed. He's the one who even told me about it. Then the nigga who take my pictures, Sleazy, that's his cousin. Like his cousin hosting a workshop. And it's like he got his own little buzz, so he's trying to like kind of like reach back, put people on, and like give them a little attention. Like I'm not gonna hold you. A lot of people who was at a performance, followed me, downloaded my tape, all that. It was cranking my shit right there. It was off of the performance.
Making those connections, bro. Hell yeah. All right. So what made you choose the release date you chose? You know what I'm saying? You released it like July 21st.
Yeah.
That was. Was it July?
It was like July, August. It was like around there. Like, I think it was like more. I think it was closer to August, but I think it was around July.
Yeah, I think it was like July 21st or something like that. I think that's what I remember seeing. Is that in Gemini, like the Gemini season?
Oh, it would. All right. So basically, what fucked me up? So like, I'm very particular on mixing, and that was part of the reason it took so long. Cause like, tape was done like 2 years ago, but like I didn't start mixing it till like I officially felt like I was about to drop it. And then when I got the track list, like the way I do my track list is kind of like playlist. Like I make sure it sounds good in order.
Sequential,
yeah. So if it don't sound good on order, it's like, oh, something's off. And then like my thing is I don't like hearing myself breathe. So like when I listen to it fucks me up every time I listen to a song. But now I listen for breaths. Like cause I listen for the breaths in my own shit.
That's interesting.
So like even like I lie to you not, I could find any breath in my song. So like that's part of the reason my tape took so long. Like I was trying, my original plan was to drop on my birthday. Okay. But like the person who was making one of the cover arts, he was kind of taking longer. So like I was also waiting for the cover art, but also it was like the mixing. I was like, the mixing was straight. I just didn't like my breaths. I would listen even the background vocals. I could hear a breath. I'd be like, bro, I'm coming back next week.
I feel
like I'll literally book studio sessions just to take breaths out.
Got you. So other people was fucking it up type shit, and
I wouldn't say it was fucking up, but like I would say more like I feel like it's part of like a particular perfectionist kind of shit.
That's good though, like to be particular because you don't want to put out something that's not ready. Like if it sounds low quality and some shit like that, you don't want to do that. So I 100% feel that, bro. What is your favorite song off the album?
Personally, Nightmares. Mainly because the energy in the studio session, like I had all my friends in there, but it was like weird. So I'm recording it, and all these niggas like surrounding me, like I'm a cult leader or some shit. And like I lied to you, not fool. Yeah. Bro, like, so like me, so I used to, when I record, I used to try to say everything in one breath, but then I realized I'm not like some older niggas. They train them shit. So I punch every bar. So like I'm punching, and each time I'm just looking around, I'm seeing them get hyper and hyper. I'm like, all right, bet. I keep punching and punching, and then like by the time I finish the song, these niggas looked at me. These niggas are like grabbing me, celebrating me. I caught the game-winning touchdown or some shit, bro. I lied to you not, bro. Like, so I have like a spiritual connection to that song. And then I personally feel like I just snapped. Like, you peep half the bars in there, it's like, it's kind of sneaky.
I fuck with that shit. Hell yeah. So okay, so you answered my next question too. That was your favorite part about the whole album, like that, recording that particular song. Like,
that song.
That's fucking tough. Are you working on another project right now, or
I have
2? Like, what's up?
I have 2 projects on the way. So, well, I have technically 3, because me and my man Ty working on something. ET Dragons. You probably see me tease it a little bit. ETD. Whatever. Whenever you see like the hashtag ETD, it's probably me teasing it. But I like the way I have this mapped out for 2022. I have the plan is to drop Mirror Mirage first. That's my next project. It's kind of like I'm trying to be personal, but at the same time, still like have a crank feel with it.
Okay.
So like I might speak on some personal issues, but it's just like it's still trying to be in the realm of like making good music type shit. And then I've tried my plan is to drop like at least 6 singles. The second tape, I don't want to say I'm gonna drop it next year and not in bullshit, but the goal is to drop it next year. So
that's the plan.
That's the plan. But
I got you.
At least I'm gonna drop an EP as well. I'm trying to drop a 420 EP.
Okay, that's right up your alley. All right, I fuck with that shit. All right, bet. So switching gears a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Are you familiar with Verzuz? Like, you know what that is, right?
Yeah.
All right, word. And I'm assuming you know who Jay-Z is, right?
Oh, there's a goat.
All right, word. All right, are you familiar with what he said about nobody being able to like fuck with him in the Verzuz? Like,
yeah.
All right. Do you agree with that statement?
Yes and no. Because I feel like Wayne could compete with that nigga. Like, I feel like
that's everybody's go-to. Everybody
I feel like Wayne and maybe Ye. I feel like Ye could compete with. No, actually not maybe. Ye could compete with that nigga too.
Ye,
because Ye's a protege for real. So it's like
Ye, I feel like is definitely like a better number one, like a better like go-to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because he has bona fide classic songs, like you know what I'm saying? Like
half the shit on Graduation, like the
dog. I feel when niggas say Wayne, like I feel you 100%. But like a lot of them mixtape records, like
the only reason I say Wayne because I feel like he's the only one who can compete with him in terms of like longevity.
Yeah, no.
Wayne been doing since like 14. Jay-Z been doing since he was 29, 28. Yeah. So he's he's up there now, but he's still dropping music.
Yeah, for
so
sure.
Like a lot of niggas who compete will argue Drake, but I'm like, that's not a good. Like, if we're being honest, it's not a good matchup because it's like most of Jay-Z's fans is like 30 and up.
Yeah, hardcore
30 and up,
bar,
rap bar for bar.
Yup.
And most of them know when Jay-Z was on that Kennedy style with your memory out and shit like that. So most of them know that Jay-Z.
Yeah.
But us, we're familiar with like the kind of like swagger, chill Jay-Z. We're not used to the gang banging and all that.
Yeah.
Not even gang banging, drug dealing, like his on some Mike Corleone shit. But like
shit.
Drake, he got everybody now. He got our whole generation like a headlock. So I feel like it would be a terrible matchup because it's just like, all right, we already know
it would be very slanted. Like niggas in the like the Instagram comments would be like, oh Drake everything, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like for me, like off top, Ye is like the first name that comes to mind in terms of like competing with him. Yeah, like, it would be good, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, that's the nigga, like he signed Ye, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, and a lot of these Verzuz joints, bruh, niggas will sun somebody real quick in that motherfucker.
You put 50?
No.
Okay.
I wouldn't put 50. Like, I mean, like, when 50 was hot, like, the year what you died trying 50, that's when he was like, at his best, you know what I'm saying? After then, it was kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, The Massacre was good, but after that, I maybe know one more. Curtis. You know what I'm saying? But, and then the songs wasn't hitting like that. Like,
okay, so what were you saying on the Sonny thing? You said they cooked the Sun?
Yeah, so like, you know what I'm saying? If you watch like the Dipset joint with the locks, I feel like they sunned them niggas. They sunned them niggas real quick. I was like, God damn, bro. And it's like a lot of the times, like that energy is like determines who gonna win that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I just like, Kanye can't son
Jay. Yeah.
Wayne can't son Jay, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, Wayne, I feel like you right, he can't son him. I was thinking about, I was gonna try to argue for him, but I was like, nah.
Bruh, the thing about the song,
Mr. Carter?
Hey, Miss,
Yeah, that's my shit.
You know what I'm saying? He was like, something my time with my heir. That's what Jay-Z said. So Jay-Z's calling a nigga his heir type shit. You know what I'm saying? That's a son.
Yeah, like you're both Carter.
Yeah, but I mean, I feel the Wayne. I feel what the niggas saying about the Wayne. I get
But it's just like Wayne. The main argument with Wayne is Wayne had he had a good run where he was just hit after hit after hit after hit. And especially like Carter 3. When you listen back, I'm like, this nigga was snapping.
See, Carter 3 was really good. Carter 2 was the one, bro.
That was the
best rapper alive. That was music, like oh.
And that's the joint with him and Currency. He had the I forgot the name of the song. It's like they're talking about a girl. Though. I remember the name. I don't remember the name, but I just know they're talking about a girl. I just know the beat smooth as hell. Hold on, I can find that joint. I just know the beat smooth as hell.
I feel like when he got to Carter 3, he got to a lot more auto-tune shit, like Lollipop and shit like that was on there. But
if you think about it, Lollipop had a hold on us too.
Who's us?
Oh, my generation. People around my age. I said us. People around my age. Lollipop had a hold on us. That was my, like, we're being honest, besides like the older shit, that was like my first real introduction to Wayne.
Wow.
Like Lollipop.
Crazy.
And then I started listening back and I was like, all right. Like I heard his older shit, you know, but it was like, I didn't listen to like Carter 2 or shit like that, Hustler music, all that shit, till I got like older.
All them shit, I listen to all that shit, bro. That shit's all incredible.
Oh, then it's not this. Oh yeah, Grown Man.
Grown Man, okay.
That shit was smooth.
That is, okay.
They slid.
Yeah, I mean, shit, bruh. So, at this point, bruh, I don't have no more questions, bruh. If you want to tell the people, you know what I'm saying, where they can find you, your socials, everything like that, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Let them know. Anything you want to plug, just tell them to listen to the album. Anything, just on you, bro.
Alright, this side and the Gemini out. If you want to find me on Instagram or Twitter, is @SonnyMcFly_. And if you want any more updates on BoClick or anything else, we have BoClick Mafia I think it's @BoClick Mafia on Instagram.
Alright, word, man. You heard him said it. You heard him say it. That's it, man. Team Clutch Tuesdays. We out, man. I appreciate y'all for watching, man. Catch y'all next time, man. Appreciate you for coming through, Sonny. My dog. Alright, y'all. One. Yeah, I'm trying to tell you, bro.
They say money rule the evil, but I think it's all trust. Don't tell me that you love me, only fuck me out of lust. Niggas hating, but don't compare me to Russ. I know them rocks touch medieval, heavy metals gon' rust. Watching new friends, kinda like my enemies. Treat my last bitch, kinda like a memory. Ain't the gardener eating no snake up in my entity. Can't trust them if they feed it.